Hey, it's Maurice again. I'm here for another beautiful Sunday afternoon beer review. And today's beer is by Treehouse Brewing. It's called Old Man. It's an extra special bitter. I picked it up because ESBs are really tough to find packaged. You can find them in breweries, but finding them in canned or bottles is pretty tough nowadays. It's a beer that's, I guess, out of style thanks to the IPAs. But this beer is Old Man is an extra special bitter ale brewed as an homage to my father, who started his craft beer journey with a love of ESBs. This is a lovingly crafted, flavorful beer that is easy to drink, especially with food. We taste notes of earthy hops, varied malt character, and a soft carbonation, classic and approachable. A portion of the proceeds from this beer benefit the Michael J. Fox Foundation. Thank you for drinking it. Enjoy. And it's 1 pint at 5.4% ABV. I used to always like the ESBs I got from Red Hook and Fuller's, but unfortunately they're no longer around here in Michigan. And I don't think Fuller's even exports their ESB to the U.S. anymore. But you can get this, so I'm going to try it out. When I was at Treehouse in Tewksbury, I did have their Julius, their flagship beer, and it was good. You know, it's a hazy beer, not very bitter in the aftertaste, but very hoppy and fruity, and it was a good beer. So, but I didn't pick any up because I had tried it, and I felt do some of their lesser beers that they're not really out there being reviewed. So I'm drinking it in my Young's draught glass of classic British glass here, the dimpled mug. So it's reddish, dark reddish amber, thick tan head. Nice looking beer. Let's give it a sniff. Yeah, very malty aroma. A little sweet. Okay, just tastes like smells like a bitters I remember. Let's give it a taste. All right, the first thing it hits is the maltiness, a sweet caramel type maltiness, and then it has some hop flavor, the English style Fuggles and Goldings, um, some hop bitterness, but the caramel maltiness lingers on, not dry finish. Yeah, the Fuggles and Goldings are classic British hops. That's where you get the earthiness from. But the maltiness, good caramel maltiness with some hop backbone. Very tasty beer. You could drink this one pretty easily. In the UK, the bitter is the standard name for their draft product. It used to be it was bitter on draft and pale ale in the package, but it's kind of gotten combined and mixed up over the years. And like all beer styles, there's not really one set rule now to define it. But bitters come in three grades. They have the standard bitter, which is around 3.5, 4% ABV. Then the special bitter, which is 4 to 4.5, and then extra special, which is 4.5 to 5.5. This beer is on the upper end at 5.4%. A really good beer. Into a cool label. Guys fishing out there. A couple cans of this when you're out there camping and fishing. Yeah, very traditional flavor. Very good. I've always enjoyed the extra special bitter style. Just something you don't find packaged very much. I see it at different breweries I visit, and I try to pick them up. You know, I'll get those, and You don't really find the ESBs on canned. Whenever I do, I'll try to pick one up, and I picked this one up when I was over there at Treehouse. Very tasty beer, really enjoyable, and it's as malty as I was hoping for. Sometimes they're too strong and they're too much bitterness in them, more like a amber ale instead of a bitter. Very good. I could be drinking this for quite a couple cans at least in a row. So, yeah, the maltiness still lingers. Very good beer, nice and malty. Some hops though to keep it balanced. So I guess I'll give it a rating. I really like this beer. I'm going to give it a 8.75 out of 10. It's an it's a ESB which I really am fond of, and it's a very good example. So that's going to give it 8.75 out of 10 for Treehouse Brewing's Old Man ESB. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you in my next review, which will be YouTube video number 100. So keep tuned, and I'll see you then. Bye.